Aca35.
Like a small boat.
Huh? Welcome back. Today I'm going to be ranking 5 different paper airplanes. No. There's a nice umami flavor to it.
Jarvis, start the actual video.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could be the one on your new addiction. It's fun in my head, but I want non-fiction. I don't want the world, but I'll take this city. Can blame a girl, call me hot, not pretty. Baby, do you like this beat? I'm paid so you dance with me. It's like $199.
Oh my goodness! Oh my God!
Play I woke up alone, staring at my ceiling. I try not to care, but it hurts my feelings. You don't have to stare, come here, deal with it. No one's touched me there in a damn hot minute. And baby, don't you like this beat? I made it so you'd sleep with me. It's like 199 degrees when you do it with me. Do it with me. H-O-T-T-O-G-O, snapping, clapping, touch your toes. Raise your hands now, body roll. Dance it out, you're hot to go. H-O-T-T-O-G-O, snapping, clapping, touch your toes. Raise your hands now, body roll. H-O-T-T-O-G-O.
En mi vida fuiste turista, tú solo viste lo mejor de mí.
My name is David. Dad, I want some ice cream. Dave.
Yo veo tu nombre y me salen suspiros. No sé si son petardos o si son tiros. Mi blanquita perico, mi kilo. Yo estoy en PR tranquilo, pero debí tirar más fotos de cuando te tuve. Debí darte más besos y abrazos las veces que pude. Ey, ojalá que los míos nunca se muden. Y si hoy me emborracho, pues que me ayuden. De cuando te tuve, debí darte más besos y abrazos las veces que pude. Ojalá que los míos nunca se muden. Y si hoy me emborracho, pues que me ayuden.
Hi, I'm Daniel from Aca35. First, I'd like to thank all my instructors, my fellow classmates, my father, and especially my wife who supported me through this last year. In my project, you will see character designs, props, and splash art. In a land choked with corruption, the paladin Eric loses his squire to a tragic death that shatters his faith. Wandering in despair, he discovers a long-forgotten goddess who offers him truth, vengeance, and a relic of her power, a magical helm. Eric accepts, reborn under a new oath with the strength to confront both the spreading corruption and the dark forces behind it. Enjoy.
Michiko, the Child of Passage is a 2D horror adventure visual novel in which you play as a young adult named Casey who's hopelessly in love with her childhood friend Michiko. On Valentine's Day, Casey and Michiko have a girls' night out at their local park, where Michiko mysteriously goes missing. Casey must travel to an unknown dimension to save her before it is too late. Aided by an ancient ghostly figure, Casey traverses a new world swarmed by disturbing life forms and dangerous obstacles. Can she save Michiko before she meets a fate worse than death?
You're still here?
Hi, I'm BETUS and I will present my final project, Pescadilla Loteria. The story follows Chio, a young girl who works summertime at her family food truck. However, one day the food truck gets destroyed by a ghostly entity, and Chio goes on to go on adventures of ghost hunting with a group of 2 other girls. For this presentation, I decided to focus on making some art and designs that showcase the beginning of Chio's journey. I would like to thank my family, teachers, classmates, and friends who all helped me along this path, and I wouldn't be able to do this without you. Without further ado, there's a project.
Yay!
Enjoy!
Woo!
My project is Little Blue Cape. You control a little blue cape in this low poly 3D, 2D video game. As this little blue cape, you go around town investigating what's going on in this town. You see a grandma, you see a shopkeeper, and a little path to the side, you see a farm with 2 farmers. In this slideshow of images, I will show you turnarounds and some rough goings on of one of the gameplay loops.
Hello, I'm ELIF. My project Ruthless is about in centuries of long war between marauding islanders and a wealthy mainland kingdom. A Viking warrior realizes that her best friend is in betrayal to their own society. My concept was inspired by my research into elements of Norwegian Viking historical life. You will see a remarkable tree detailing that forms the backbone of their religious beliefs. I hope you will enjoy my project. Thanks so much, Daniela and Ted and all Aca35 friends.
Hi, I'm Jules LEONCIO, and for my project, I present to you Starting Soon, a 2D visual novel game, fantasy game, where you start out as our main character, Paris, and she basically wakes up in a fashion, sparkly world where she becomes a magical girl. Your task is to kind of figure out why you were sent here alongside your sister Cerise. And it's kind of a sweet, fun game, at least on the outset. Without further ado, I present Starting Soon.
to the birds?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, my name is Martin, and this is my final project, Ghostbound, a 2D animated series that follows hotshot bounty hunter Aca35, who, after discovering that his long-deceased wife might still be alive, will embark on a dangerous journey across the solar system, alongside his loyal sidekick, Tex. Before I show you though, I want to extend a big thank you to all my friends from BFS and my classmates, because without their feedback and support, this project wouldn't be half of what it turned out. So, without further ado, enjoy.
Where the air becomes. There's a rat. Hi, I'm Natalia, and I'm here to talk to you about my project, Out of Thin Air. My project takes place in a futuristic world where the air on the surface of the Earth, where we live, has become too toxic, so humanity has moved up, past the smog, into the clouds. My main character, the researcher, has made it her mission to go down into the old world and explore, catalog, and see what she finds that was left behind, or rather, is still there, adapted to this new, hazy environment. I'd like to thank my parents for their endless support, my friends for also their endless emotional supports, taking me away from the screen when needed, and of course my classmates for the many, many hours of studio time, corrections, feedback, and everything. You guys made this year so incredibly great and kept me sane. And enjoy!
Hello, I'm Sam. My story Venture is about an astronaut named Aaron who is sent into space to search for new resources for Earth. On her mission, Aaron's ship collides with an asteroid, causing her to crash on an unidentified planet. While stranded in this unfamiliar environment, Aaron encounters dangers and curiosities. She must learn to survive on the planet's resources while searching for the missing pieces of her ship so she can contact and return home. Before we get into it, I'd like to thank my friends, family, and mentors for all of the support and encouragement they've given me throughout the year. And now, without further ado, here is Venture.
In a post-apocalyptic world, beings called myths emerge from eons of hiding, forcing coexistence with the remaining members of humanity. Set against these circumstances, Kamuyen, a monster hunter's adoptee, yearns for a quiet life in Cassandri, a human sanctuary in a chasm. But his half-myth origins make him a target to evils, such as Ebelon, a half-myth traveling merchant, who hopes to obliterate everything because of the things both humans and myths have done to their family. Kamuyen and Ebelon are like two sides of the coin of change, one side being despair and the other being hope. Thank you to my family and Winky for your utmost support through some of my darkest times, the ACE instructors for providing me with this crazy awesome education, my friends for reminding me life isn't just about a career, and my classmates for being the reason I stay at school sometimes when I don't need to. Let's get to it, gang. Kamuyen, you take the right. Ebelon, you take the
Oh my god, bro. It's like 3 a.m. on campus. But I'm still about to tell you about this concept though. Taboo, which is a manga slash webtoon slash comic, which I've been working on this year at VFS and has been really fun to work on. It is a story which revolves around two main characters, Kobe and Moxie, who are residents of Tengoku City set in the world of New Terra, which is peaceful on the surface, but only for the ordinary, as our two main characters have supernatural abilities they were born with, causing them to be discriminated against those without them. So this is a story that will follow both characters' rise to take a stand for people similar to them. I hope you guys enjoy it.
Hello, my name is Ellie and I'm here to tell you about my final project for Whom the Bell Stole. It is a 2D animated series that follows the story of Captain Campan Nadine, a quite unique space pirate with a thirst for adventure and thrills, and who most importantly desires freedom amongst a society that is oppressive and unfair, led by a monarchy of old. She and her crew will pick up a group of mysterious travelers that the leader of which, Eugene, says that they are on a quest to take down the monarchy and give power to the people. But something is weird about this Eugene guy. Why is he always on edge? And why does it seem like his smile fades whenever he's in the presence of magic? Maybe true evil does in fact hide behind a facade of good intentions, and in the end, even pirates have principles.
Hi, my name is Jesus Omar from Aca35, and this is my pitch. The 5 most popular young influencers from across the internet are invited to take part in a reality show where they'll face tricky day-to-day challenges that, thanks to their widely different personalities, spiral into a series of unexpected problems. Amid the chaos, Sakura and Miyuki begin to form a connection that goes beyond work. But will the numbers, the fame, and the money outweigh the love growing between them? This is a story about friendship, love, resilience, and self worth. Imagine, I don't know, Love is War meeting Comic Can Communicate.
Hello! My project is called Flower Star. It's about a kid who meets a goddess and gains the ability to use spells through magic cards. The goddess sets them up to defeat her enemy, the Queen of Light. I'd like to thank my family, teachers, and friends for their love, patience, and support. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for you, and I really appreciate you. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hello, my name is Natalia and I love drawing people. Wait, this sucks. My project is meant to be a video game and I chose to develop the characters. Muluk is a futuristic Mayan society in which 2 rival gangs battle for resources. Coral Reef is more technologically advanced and has an evil dictator who seeks to control and destroy with his army of evil crab soldiers. And Deep Sea has all but a young girl and her octopus companion. Together, they must face all odds and defeat the evil dictator. I also want to thank my family, my parents especially, and my teachers. Hold on. I also want to dedicate this project to my grandparents who always believed in my art.
Hola, my name is Belen Lopez, and through design, I aim to create experiences that help people feel more connected. I am from Mexico, a country full of culture and folklore. Lately, the public rhetoric has overshadowed our identity with negativity, and that's why I created Patriotismo, a game that celebrates Mexican culture and people who've made a positive impact in their field. Hope you enjoy it.
México, ra ra ra, México. México. 70. México. 70.
Hey guys, I'm June. And I'm Affer. And we are here to introduce you to our final project called Fika. Fika is a slow adventure explorer game where you play as a forest spirit accompanied by their cat. Where both characters explore the mystical forest and come across with different scenes and creatures, some great, some small. Fika is a slow down, feel good kind of game, and I will be introducing you to its main characters, creatures, and some props. And I will be introducing you to the mystical forest by the designs of the interiors and exteriors. So, without any further ado, here's Fika. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. I'm very privileged to go to the school. Thank you, Daniela, Ted, Andrew, Connor, Dave, Keith, Casey, Jay, Adam, Lorena, Rob, Breck, Angela, Kim, Jasmine, Maria, Saleha, Andrea, Samira, Kaylin, Jules, Jude, Natalia, Ellie, Leo, Anika, Danica, Diogo, Sam, Choya, Elif, Martine, Clay, Maffer, BETUS, Cookie, Mira, and Sierra, and Omar. Thank you for the year. I couldn't think of a good second.
Hello, I'm Sierra from Aca35, and for my final project, I decided to create character concepts for a film noir horror series called Bloodlust. The series takes place in Vera City and follows outcast detective Dove Clark as she teams up with police captain Iris Harker, who brings her onto a violent murder case after evidence suggests that the culprit may be a werewolf. As the killings continue, it's revealed that the culprit, Maxine, is doing so under the command of a mysterious widowed noblewoman who is secretly a murderous vampire. I'd like to thank my instructors, my family, and my incredible friends, in class and outside of class, for all of the support throughout this experience, and I hope you enjoy my project.
Okay, let's do this one more time. My name is Joe Gaurish, and for the past 5 years, I've been working as an animator and concept artist, and this is my final project called Split. Split is a third-person action-adventure game that takes place in a post-apocalyptic version of Vancouver, a city overrun by nature. You play as Zero, a boy who wakes up with no memory of who he is and no idea of what happened to all the humans. He sees himself split into two versions, a human and a ghost, and drawn by a strange aurora in the mountains, he has to travel north to find out what happened and uncover the truth about himself. I would like to thank my parents and my brothers who were there with me every step of this dream, my girlfriend who stayed with me every single day of this crazy year, and all the instructors, TAs, and all my friends who inspired me so much. Hope you like it!